Here are some things that all good readers remember. Predict what the book will be about. Ask yourself questions as you read. Try and work out difficult words. Listen to yourself as you read. Reread when you need to. Can you predict what this book is about? Click on a book feature to find out. Title. The title tells you something about the story. Can you predict what the story is about by reading the title? Illustration. The illustration on the cover of the book shows you something that is happening in the story. The picture on the front of the book shows you something you will find inside the book. What does this picture show you? What is this illustration about? Blurb. The blurb is on the back cover. It gives you a quick summary of the story. Can you predict what the story is about by reading the blurb? Table of contents. The table of contents is a list of the chapters in the story.
Sunday Lunch. Written by Christine Miles. Illustrated by Marco De Ponte. Click on the speaker on each page to hear the story read. If you need help, click on the Help button. Sunday Lunch. Written by Christine Miles. Illustrated by Marco De Ponte. Contents. Family Lunch. Page 1. Susie. Page 5. The Parking Ticket. Page 12. More Questions. Page 19. The Barbecue. Page 24. The Truth. Page 28. Map. Page 31. Official Complaint. Page 32. Grumpy Grandpa Rap. Page 34. Glossary. Page 36. Characters. Stace. Uncle Pete. Susie. Grandpa. Nana. Chapter 1. Family Lunch. Stace, Dad said, get rid of the long face. Look like you're happy to be here. I did my best, but I didn't want to be there. I knew that Team Turbo were out having fun. I was stuck at a family lunch. You carry the pavlova, Stace, said Dad. I heard his mobile phone bleep. That'll be Benji. He promised to SMS me on his new phone. I felt a bit sick. Driving over a million hills does that to me. That is another reason not to have Sunday lunch with Nana so often. I sent an SMS back to Benji. Yo, Stace, SMS me. B. Hi, Benji. About time. How's it? S. Great, mate. Just great. B. Chapter 2. Susie. There was a surprise today. Uncle Pete brought a girl with him. She was tall, taller than Uncle Pete. Her name was Susie. I knew Uncle Pete and Susie liked each other. They sat on the 3-seater swing together. They left enough room for 2 more people and the cat. Nobody sat beside them. Nana sat in her comfortable lounger. She tried to be nice to Uncle Pete and Susie. I thought it sounded like 20 questions. Where do you live, Susie? Said Nana. With my brother, said Susie. How old are you? Said Nana. 23, said Susie. What do you do for a job? Said Nana. Nothing much. A bit of this and that, said Susie. Dad read the Sunday paper. I could tell he was listening, though. "Would you like a cool drink?" Grandpa said. Susie asked for juice and lemonade, just like me. Then Grandpa started asking more questions. "What training did you do?" said Grandpa. "I didn't have to do much training," said Susie. I thought she was keeping a secret from us. She was too happy to be doing nothing. "What's TT up to?" S. "Off to the bowl for a skate, mate. Harry's late, can't wait." B. Chapter 3. The Parking Ticket. Grandpa wanted to ask more questions, but Nana changed the subject. "Grandpa got a parking ticket the other day," she said. I saw Grandpa glare at Nana. Nana went on talking. "He wasn't there for long. I'm sure the meter was broken," she said. Grandpa swatted a fly that was buzzing around his head. "Silly woman," said Grandpa. "When I got back to the car, she was writing out a ticket. She wouldn't listen to me." "A woman?" Uncle Pete said. "Yes," Grandpa said. She was in a uniform and wearing sunglasses. Susie spluttered on her fizzy juice. Uncle Pete patted her back. That made her splutter more. Grandpa put on his glasses. He leaned forward and looked at Susie. "Have we met before?" Grandpa said. "I don't think so," Susie said. She looked at him. "Have you been to the movies lately?" she said. "No, I haven't been to the movies for a long time," said Grandpa. "Perhaps you've seen me at the supermarket," Susie said. She smiled. "I must have a twin," she said. "Skating? Thought you were going to catch me a fish." S. "Fish? I wish. Sorry, mate, no bait. Harry's here, though, has bought a plate of chocolate cake. What a mate." B. "Save me some." S. Chapter 4. More questions. The cat strolled past. Grandpa picked her up and scratched her ears. I wanted to eat. "You don't play bowls?" Grandpa said. "No," said Susie. Grandpa took off his glasses. He twirled them on the end of his finger. I waited for them to crash onto the deck. He stopped twirling them. "Maybe I've seen you at the library," Grandpa said. I had to do something to stop all the questions. I told Nana and Grandpa that I got a high distinction in the inter-school maths competition. That worked. Grandpa flipped me a gold coin. "Stace will get a proper job when she leaves school," he said. He looked at Susie when he said this. "What about my cake?" S. "Sorry, your mate Pumpkin's here too. Has gone for a skate and a bowl with Harry's plate." B. "Oh no! What's he doing now?" S. Chapter 5. The Barbecue. "Is it time to light the barbecue?" Nana asked. I knew she wanted to stop Grandpa's questions too. Grandpa looked at me. "Yes, please, Grandpa. Let's eat," I said. Grandpa lit the barbecue. Nana got the food ready. It was my turn to talk to Susie. "There's a track down to the beach," I said. "Would you like to go down there while Grandpa's cooking the sausages?" "Great," said Susie. "Let's go." Uncle Pete Susie and I ran towards the track. "We'll be back soon," I said. "He's in a state, mate. A very sorry state. Couldn't skate straight. Hit gate and landed on plate. B. How is he? S. Not great, mate. Very irate. B. Chapter 6. The Truth. When we got to the beach, we looked at the sea. "They don't always ask so many questions," I said to Susie. "They are really nice." "Susie does work, but people don't always understand," Uncle Pete said. Susie smiled at me. "Can you keep a secret?" she said. I nodded. I hoped it wasn't something bad. "I gave your grandfather the parking ticket." "I hate to state, mate, that the cake is squashed, but we do have big bowl of mashed pumpkin if you want. B. No thanks, Benji. Not hungry anymore. See you later. S. Great, mate. Don't be late. B. Map. Official complaint. Senior Traffic Enforcement Officer, Central Coast District Council, Box 1479, Salt Spray, Monday. Dear Sir, Madam, last Thursday I was given a parking ticket, and it wasn't my fault. I tried to explain to the parking warden, but she wouldn't listen to me. I am sure you will have more respect for an elderly man with a sad story. I parked outside the library and paid for 30 minutes on the meter. That is usually enough time for me to exchange my books. I returned my books and was browsing in the non-fiction section. It was the last place I expected to be hit by a UFO. When I woke up, the unidentified flying object wasn't unidentified anymore. It was a very heavy book. It wasn't flying anymore either. It was lying beside me on the floor. It had fallen off the top shelf. By the time a helpful librarian had given me a glass of water and a book on first aid, I was running 2 minutes late. I left the library, but the parking warden was already writing the ticket. It was the second time I had been booked in one day. Neither time was my fault. I look forward to hearing that you have cancelled the fine and that I can tear the parking ticket up. Yours faithfully, George McIntosh, Senior Citizen. Grumpy Grandpa Rap by Stace McIntosh. Grandpa growled, Grandpa scowled, Grandpa stamped and whined the day he got a ticket of the over-parking kind. Grandpa grumped, Grandpa thumped, he grizzled and he groaned, he wagged his finger in the air and moaned and moaned and moaned. He pointed at the meter where his old grey car was parked. "It's not my fault, the meter's wrong, the meter's wrong," he barked. The meter reader person knew exactly what to do, so she wrote him out and handed him a barking ticket too. Glossary. Pavlova, a dessert made from egg whites and sugar. Training, the way people get the skills for a job. 20 questions, a computer game where you have 20 questions with answers yes or no to guess the answer. Uniform, the clothes worn by a group so people know who they are. Word wiper. Remember this page from Sunday lunch. Uh-oh, Here comes the word wiper. The word wiper has wiped away 5 words. Can you put them back? Drag the correct word into the space, then click on Check. Excellent. Try the next word. Well done. Try the next word. Brilliant. Try the next word. Well done. Try the next word. Wonderful word work. Click Next to go to the next page. Remember this page from Sunday lunch. Uh-oh, here comes the word wiper. The word wiper has wiped away 5 words. Can you put them back? Drag the correct word into the space, then click on Check. Well done. Try the next word. Well done. Try the next word. Well done. Try the next word. Brilliant. Try the next word. Excellent. You got them all. Click on Print to print your word wiper page, or click Next to finish. Sausage sizzle. Look at these sentences from Sunday lunch. Listen to this word, Stace. It has the long A vowel sound. See how many sausages you can cook on the barbecue. Drag the sausages with a long A sound onto the barbecue. The letter A has a short sound in cat and a long sound in day. If you want to check a word, roll the mouse over it to hear it read. Click on Go to start. Dad. Wrap. Play. Play. Ran. Track. Track. Lately. Lately. Complaint. Happy. Explain. Explain. Great. Great. Map. Gate. Carry. Face. Sat. Day. Day. Crash. Stace. Stace. Cake. Cake. Pavlova. Ran. Track. Complaint. Happy. Map. Gate. Gate. Carry. Face. Face. Good work. Type the words with the long A vowel sound Then click Go. See how many words you can type. For help, click on the Help button. Click on Go to start. Try again. Excellent! You got them all. Click on Print to print your sausage sizzle, or play again. Silly Story Writer. Write a silly story for Sunday lunch. Follow the instructions to write your silly story. Then click Next. Great job! Knitting Legend. A silly story from Sunday lunch. Now you can read your silly story. Click on Edit if you need to make any changes. Click on Print if you're happy with the story.